up episode. We're going to be doing episode 11, Group K, as we are one more group after this one, folks. Done from the group stages. Hooray! We are almost there. We are almost done with the group stage, which is like the longest part. After this week, we will be officially done with the group stage. And we'll go on to the knockout stage, which means you probably got like 4 or 5 episodes left past the group stage, to be honest with you. Is there anything else I'm missing? I don't think so. I actually don't think so. Nonetheless, folks, in this group, it's going to be Australia, Austria, Finland, and Iceland. And this group, and it should be a pretty good one, folks. Here we go, it's Finland taking on Australia in this one.
It's one of those days that you don't tend to forget. Very proud for these players.
This is a very interesting group between Austria, Argentina, Finland, and Iceland.
Well, we think, Alan, it'll be a 4-5-1 formation.
I think we'll all be interested on this one.
Yeah, but you look at the players in that 5, that midfield 5, and I think a couple at least will be trying to support the lone front man.
Because Finland's not going to have that attack get squandered. That's amazing that it never shows the bell icon.
Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch.
Goes Jensen. I remember when I actually had to use Finland once. It was, man, was that difficult. That was really difficult. Oh, the shot. Oh, goal for Finland. And now Finland leads 1-0 against Australia in the first 6 minutes of the game. A nasty little dribbler right in there. One more time, folks. Right past him. Oh, he almost did a split. A good goal is unearthed there, folks. My laptop is not functioning at the moment. I don't know why.
There's good progress with this attack. Tackle here. There's going to be a throw-in after that tackle.
Alright, you heard that there right there, folks. There will be a throw-in. You're on end, gonna get to Lam.
Played forward, a bit of menace in this attack. Far too close. Across to the keeper.
Still a little bit sick, as you can tell. That's right, we're getting over it. Slowly but surely.
Aaron Moy. Yedina.
Now you got Australia, Juric. Gets in that goal. Shot, goal for Australia. And we're tied at 1 apiece, folks, in the first 14 minutes of the game. Well, this one's getting off with the bang. They get this one off with the bang. I kind of like it, all right.
So a real captain's contribution here with a fine goal.
You're dang right.
And it came at a crucial time, I think, for his side. Real captain's input there.
So away we go at 1-1. Camera. Lam.
See how Finland responds again with that one. That's tough. That's tough pill to swallow there for Finland.
One back very quickly.
Now they get right back to Australia. But if you don't know who's doing what, Australia is in the yellow and Finland is in the blue.
Aaron Moy. There's a dangerous feel to this attack. It's looking good from their point of view. Excellent work with the tackle.
Finland gets it back though. They really never quit on that. On that one right there, Finland. You know, it's Pookie. I remember him. He was the reason why I actually did well. So in this World Cup, it's kind of one of those where you're like scratching your head with all the upsets and the, you know, teams who did amazingly well that were in the top, top of the class, and now that they're struggling, you're kind of like, whoa. And with the new system going to be coming in, it's going to be a 44-man group or a 36-man group, and the 36-man group would have 3 groups of 12, maybe 8. groups of 8, the top 6 would advance, the bottom 2 would be eliminated, which I may do that, or I may keep it at, 12 that I have.
Australia carrying the
Get
ball forward
eliminated.
well. Just read the intentions of the opposition there to make the interception. Camera. Jensen. Excellent vision.
Here goes Laud.
Can pull it back here to set up a chance.
Well, that's
the defender to say well done, but I think
that's one hell of a shot.
really should have scored.
Yeah,
Well, he
really.
had the chance to get his shot away.
That was quite the shot
Even
right
though he
there.
had to take it quickly. Should have done better.
Nice interplay between the two of them. Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now. They're
Here
here.
goes Finland. They finally got it back.
Jensen.
Goes to Urinen. That's to Vasanen. Lam. Each got taken out there by Ryzen. Jeez.
Turn pass.
The Jen.
Tom Rogers.
Well, some of these Australian names are really difficult. Jednak. There you go. To Juric.
Getting forward now.
Gotta be
into
careful
attack
once he
Australia.
trapped and he gets squished in there like a sandwich and loses possession of the football.
Camera. Able to cut that out with some sharp movement.
Well, Lecky's really pushes one up by himself. He gets to Rogic. To Jednak.
I think the cross is on. Good football between these two. Nice passing.
Well, there's like a game between just them at the moment. I'm telling you, they have passed just solely toward each other.
Giving the opposition a problem with their
A couple of the guys with it. Oh my god, here we go again. Yep, it's happening. Oh, thank God, thank you, Finland. That was driving me nuts. I was sitting there trying to, what the hell is this? That was my entire brain start there. What is this?
Jensen. And the referee says, that's a free kick.
Is it really? You don't say. Free kick taken and squandered pretty quickly.
Lecky. Crowd maybe expected a bit more, but it's 2 added minutes.
And that is the end of the first half, folks. We are tied 1-1 between Australia and Finland. And what's been actually a kind of really good game. I'm actually very surprised at how well this one played out.
So
Get
we're underway
2
for the
goals
second
scored.
half with Australia.
It's just be that both teams have found their own stalemate to a point.
Aaron Moy. Yedina. And the Socceroos striving to attack now.
The Socceroos, I like that one.
Here's the shot. Well, I'll give him credit for having a go, but it was nowhere near the target.
Yeah, he took responsibility, didn't he? And he'll be hoping it's a bit better next time.
Jensen. Lam. Well, that'll be a throw.
It's a throw in here. There goes Finch to push up and they give right back to Australia.
Read the intention of the pass.
Mahdi.
Well, the player that we're
Gets in
featuring
that
here
bit.
has done well. He's certainly been an influence on this first half.
Well, he stepped forward to his
Jednak.
team there.
Yeah, to
with
Rogic.
that equaliser.
To Jarrett. Shot. Oh, good save.
And rescued his side. And the manager deciding to
There's a corner here for Australia, but the substitution made for Finland was sorry. So sorry, gonna come in for Yagabui? Yagabu?
Aaron Moy.
I don't get these names.
That'll be a throw in to Australia. Leku. Shot on!
Wow.
You see what he was trying to do, opening up his body to place it, but he's
That shot was far off the mark. Let's Finland on, see what Finland can do with it here.
Lam. A return ball. Pukki. Coming on strong and looking to play their way through now.
Goes Jensen to Lod. Oh wow.
Will clear the danger. Leku.
That was a very poor effort there from Lod. That's really watch for his passing.
Supporting player alongside. Well, he has got a chance to get the cross in. Moving the opposition around with their these two players. Leku. Juric.
What a shot there. I think there's a double substitution here, folks. And a corner here for Australia. Substitution made by Australia is Arzani going to come in for Nabiot. And then the substitution for Finland is Hamlane going to come in for Kamara. Hamlane going to come in for Kamara. There you go.
Leku. Aaron Moy.
They continue to defend as a unit, but no real attacking outlet. So the game is...
The shot's on!
Wow.
This isn't getting any better for him, Alan, is it?
Well, he is known for his temperament.
True not. And also the substitution Milligan going to come in for Jedinak.
Tom Rogic. Possession is the name of the game for this team.
Wow.
He's coming forward with some danger. Jensen, and he is playing so well today.
Well, sometimes you have those afternoons when you just want the ball all day long and whatever you do comes off.
Well, some good stuff here after that.
Pukki. They spread it out wide here. Chance to get some width into this attack. Tom Rogic. Behic. Just lent the ball to his mate and got it back again. Aaron Moy. Milligan. Played forward, a bit of menace in this attack. This with a chance to go into the lead now.
Oh, a close one. I thought they were going to call some on Finland, but they didn't.
Because he is a good goalkeeper, good positioning.
And then King going to come in for Ham, by the way, or Lamb.
As well as the players with some movement from the bench. Corner swung in. Well, that's straight at the goalkeeper, and the attacking team will be annoyed with that.
I would be too. That was horrible.
Room now out of the wing. Good vision here.
Goes Pukki, but easy catch there from the goalkeeper. Not really challenged on that one.
Aaron Moy. Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. Well, the interception there is a good one. In fact, it's a great one because they could have scored that absolutely vital goal
for Roger. That's some time is taken away on Australia here as they just lost possession of the football. Here goes Finland trying to push it up for potentially the final time they have an opportunity to.
Jensen. Attacking well here, trying to get the ball in behind. Spotted well by the defender.
And another bad pass there from Finland. They just gave up possession again.
But still time for a decisive goal. Which team's going to get it though?
That's the real question.
Aaron Moy. Here's a chance to attack. Lecky. Maybe the cross. It's a pass, another pass. At the moment, just giving them possession and not much more than that.
And look at that, filling intercepted, folks. They've got 2 minutes to do something with it, but I think they're going to run out of time.
Ring. Jensen.
And that should be the... Yep, there you go. And so both teams will take the tie. They'll take the 1 point. And the next game we got for you folks is Austria taking on Iceland. It is up next. That's an interesting way to kick off this series. This group stage with the 1-1 here. I mean, I kind of like it. It's interesting. But Austria and Iceland... Remember last year it was actually Austria and Germany who advanced from the same group stage, and Belgium and Hungary were eliminated last year. I see that they changed it up a little bit. They added Italy in there, and Italy still lost. This time Belgium advanced. So it's been an interesting World Cup. It's been one to definitely certainly remember so far in the group stage. We have seen some amazing play. We've seen some very bad play. We've seen some absolute shocks that I don't think anyone thought we'd actually see. So the fact that this is all going on, and the fact that we're still in the group stage, and there's still time for shockers, I'm loving it, folks. But I'm doing the stats and time for the last game.
4-5-1. That one striker will need a bit of support.
Yeah, you do not want him to be left isolated. Otherwise, this formation will not work.
So if you don't know who's who, Iceland is in the white, Austria's in the red.
The kind of players that we expect. Shots on here.
Oh, that was close. Oh!
Well, sometimes these opportunities can come too early, and maybe this is one of them.
Yeah, maybe just caught cold there. Wasn't expecting the chance to land on his feet. And
You've always got to be expecting that chance. There's no excuses there, man. No excuses at all.
A couple here of real craftsmen, one in each side.
Wonderful to watch when these two are on song, and I hope they are today, because if they are going to give us a real treat.
Could be dangerous.
Here goes Goodmanson. Oh, great block there.
Good block.
That was an amazing block there from holy moly.
An opponent around him, that's good screening of the football. Gunnarsson.
But Iceland somehow got it back. I just realized that.
Alfredson.
Iceland making their debut, I believe. I think this is the first time Iceland's actually been in the tournament. Wow. Iceland's in it this year, so I mean I'm kind of rooting for the debuts in this series, but they have a tough mountain to climb in this one. God, he got rocked. At least that's time for the Austria and Finland game.
He's taking a touch there of the defender. It will be a corner. So let's revisit that effort from Sigurdsson.
Well, hitting the post from there to beat the keeper from there took some doing.
You know, I just realized that I forgot to put the points up for this group. That's hysterical.
Corner played in.
Oh!
A goal kick. A goalkeeper who defies gravity, especially in slow motion.
And he's a big lad as well. He fills that goal.
There we go.
Baumgartlinger.
What a name, Baumgartlinger.
Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation.
Listen, folks, there are only 4 spots left. The teams that have so far advanced to the next round, to knockout stages, are, as it stands, Argentina, Mexico, they advanced in their own home country, which is pretty cool. We saw it last year with France. They made it to the finals. Slovenia, who didn't make it last year, by the way. Russia, who also didn't make it last year. Norway, who was knocked out last year, made it this year. The 2017 World Cup defending champions, the Netherlands, and a missed shot there. Portugal, Uruguay, who did make it last year. The United States and Northern Ireland, who both did not make it last year, passed the group stage. Spain, Peru, Germany, Belgium, who didn't make it last year, England and France, Greece, Romania, who I don't believe made it last year, Cameroon and Ivory Coast so far. So it's been a pretty interesting group stage so far, folks. We've seen a lot of shockers.
Still got a bit to do, but this is promising.
That should have been a penalty. That should have been for Australia. Should have been a penalty kick for Australia right there. Not for Australia, Austria. My goodness.
Breaking infield. And now to Vink.
I'm not sure if that's Jody Alba.
What a miss.
Yeah, he looked so composed, and then to do that.
But I had no idea he was Austrian.
Forget that.
The goal kick here for Iceland.
They could pose some danger now.
That's David Alba. Yeah, that's the guy from. Wow, I know he's Austrian. No idea. The shot, and it's. Oh, I thought that was a goal. I really thought that was a goal right there, folks.
He did converge on him quickly. He didn't miss by much, but he's missed it.
He spotted a teammate, and he's got the technique as well as the vision to switch the play. Bjarnason. And they've cut it out.
Great reception there by Austria.
Sebastian Pröder.
They're really trying to put the physicality on Iceland here.
Little piece of interplay between the two. Alaba.
Here goes David Alaba. Probably, arguably, one of my favorite players, David.
A timely challenge. Alfredson.
That's a great block there. He's a hell of a centre back, man, David Alaba.
Just cleared downfield, not a proper pass, because the pressure is so intense.
So this, right now, Austria's just pushed it up so fast, it's hard for me to even keep up with them at the moment. That's how fast this pace has been going. Great block there from Iceland. So their defense is one of the things that really hurt Iceland, but if they can to withhold this constant pressure, and it's very difficult. Don't get me wrong, I know it's very difficult, but they can actually do that. Oh, he was close to that was close to cold there for Iceland. Some Austria wouldn't have won, I'll tell you that much.
Gylfi Sigurdsson.
Now, by far, Austria is one of the toughest teams. Is the hardest team, I think, in this group state, in Group K. I think they are the toughest. I think they're a lot that Australia, Finland, and Iceland are going to struggle with them. But if you think about it, if Iceland, let's say, gets a tie from this, I think that everyone would be leveled. So that would be interesting to see how it's an even playing field and Iceland gets done with their hardest game. They're starting with the hardest team to open up the series. I think that's one of the worst things to do for a team that's on the same, I think, level in that sense of what Austria's doing at the moment. Yeah, throw in here for Austria.
Played down the wing, keeping the wide attack going.
You just see the speed, and it's just like alarming, the speed of Austria. It's like, it's so quick, it's hard for me even to keep up with Austria, you know, and I'm like, geez, this is difficult.
Good defending. David Alaba.
But they're on the added time, folks. We have 3 minutes of added time. That's perfect for Austria. Now they could use the added time.
Florian Kainz.
Gotta be very careful here.
Baumgartlinger.
Iceland cannot afford to go out. It's a booming one. Let's make another throw in here for Austria. And that is in the first half, folks, as Austria's really applying the pressure at Iceland. See if they can hold on and survive this. But Iceland's going to kick off the second half in this game for us.
And the second half.
I said, for me, it looked to be a game of just where they were just looking Like they kept the pressure on. That's really what that looked like to me.
Gunnarsson. That's good movement forward here.
That's one way out of that situation with a back heel, but the opposition saw it coming. David Alaba. That's great defending there, stopping that attack.
Magnusson. Just read the intentions of the opposition there to make the interception.
Let's get interception there. Oh. Let's get old there. Arnautovic, the shot. What the?
Well, he clears the danger.
I think the Iceland defender had a hand on it, a foot on it, I should say. I think that's actually what kind of stopped the shot a little bit, because it was a very slow shot, and it kind of caught me off guard. Maybe the defender had him a little bit off balance, and it slowed the shot down.
To intercept there. And here they are on the attack.
Good save from the goalkeeper there. I mean, it was a good try by Iceland. It wasn't the best, but you take what you get in this one. The man saw an opportunity. Can't blame him for that one.
Chance to get some width into this attack. Alaba.
I don't think anyone on this team is going to anyone on the pitch at the moment is going to outspeed David Alaba.
It'll be a throw.
Throw in for, we have double substitution by the way, throw in for Austria. But Schoff going to come in for Lazarou for Austria. And for Iceland, it's going to be Skolas going to come in for Hall Fredson. Double substitution made right there, folks. Man, some of these names are difficult. I'm not going to lie, this is very difficult sometimes. Whoa, that could have been another penalty. I'm telling you, the referee's been very lenient. I mean, normally he's very uptight, I should say.
David Alaba.
The officiating hasn't been, because some games are really relaxed and some games are really uptight. I'm trying to figure out what's been going on with the officiating here, man. Like, even when it was in Mexico, do you know how many calls were against Mexico? And I was like, it's in their own home country. It's really just weird the way that the calls are being made.
Gylfi Sigurdsson on the attack here.
That's very good shielding of the ball.
Said Austria is
David Alaba.
defensively really shutting down Iceland on all four fronts, and Iceland struggling to shut them down offensively, as we've seen. That was a very foolish mistake by the goalkeeper. According here, it's Grillitz going to come in for Ilsanka. That one was made by Austria, and then Finn Bodson going to come in for Dodd Varson from Iceland. Hopefully I'm not chopping these names, but I'd feel so bad for that.
In goes the corner.
Comes in.
Well, he tried to place it.
This will be a goal kick here for Iceland.
I can only think that got a horrible bobble. That was a shocker.
Wow, 3 shots to
Arnautovic trying to run off the shoulder of the last
offsides for Ep.
That is a weakness in his game. Gets caught offside too many times. Yeah, he's unlucky. There wasn't much in it there.
Gylfi Sigurdsson. Incisive pass.
You know, I feel like Iceland's trying to force something big, and they really need to start small. That's like the 4th to 5th time I've realized that they've given it up like that.
On the move and able to cut out the pass.
Those long distance passes that they struggle with, and they're still doing it, and that's the thing that's really going to hurt them soon.
Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch.
You know, if you got to pass backwards, that's why they're there.
Really, to read the intention of the pass.
Surprised I should have shut that the way it did.
Neatly intercepted.
Wow. For Iceland, it just seems to be one bad pass after the other. Really, it's what it looks like it's coming down to at the moment. Will this end in a stalemate as well, but this time with a 0-0 score? Can Austria or Iceland score? That's the real question.
Danger to the opposition now they're here.
This time's starting to tick away, folks.
Threads it through. Brilliant pass. Can he finish it? Can he shut up now?
Wow. That's a... Here goes another double substitution. I guess, but it's goal kick for Iceland.
Going to get a change here.
And the substitution made by Austria was Sabitzer going to come in for a Hinteregger. And then Traustason going to come in for Bjarnason from Iceland. I probably... God, the names I'm chopping up at the moment.
And that's a throw.
Throwing here for Austria.
Slip through.
Uh-oh. Shot here. Right perfectly to him. Oh! Goal kick here for Iceland.
From a defensive point of view.
Yeah, well, they really did converge on him quickly. He didn't miss by much, but he's missed it.
Gudmundsson. Moving the opposition around with their play, these two players. David Alaba.
Yeah, that's a David Alaba. Yeah, I'm telling you, I was surprised. I didn't know he played for the Austrian national team.
Well,
We got 2 minutes of added time, folks.
By the referee now. Arnautovic.
In a game where surprisingly we're tied. When I thought Austria was gonna wipe the floor with Iceland in this game, but it's actually not. Well, I might have been. No, it's over, folks. It ends in a tie. I think Iceland's surprised that they actually got this tie. I'd be happy if I'm Iceland. Hell, everyone's tied at 1 point each. It's really going to go down. It's probably the final games. But next up, folks, is Finland taking on Austria. So Austria doesn't go anywhere, folks. Alrighty, so Finland and Austria is next. Yep, that's true. It's next. No, we believe that one, folks. Finland, Austria. Up next. Alright. So Austria getting their games done with early. I like it. Whoops, I went way too far. Austria, come back. There you go. So essentially, after Austria tied with Iceland, let's see how they do with Finland. That's the real question I think we're all looking to want to know. I mean, everyone's at a point, so it's like, alright, well, this is interesting. Hey, I even scored that goal. Where's my money? Oh, I missed. Here we go, though, folks. Finland, Austria. As the game we're about to spectate right here, folks. Be spectators of.
This is the starting lineup today. It does look more like 4-4-1-1 than 4-4-2.
Yes, I think so. I mean, it gives the manager the option of stiffening his midfield. And when they get the ball,
I'm shocked at how Iceland really hung in there. I really didn't expect them to with Austria.
Teammates and company.
Could be dangerous.
When I made this group, I didn't realize how powerful Austria was. And so for me, I was like, wow, this is not going to be good for anyone who's going to try to face Austria in this group stage.
You could see what he was trying to do. Pass it into the net.
But you know, the ink was already on the paper, so I couldn't change it. But maybe I was wrong. So we've had some pretty. The tightest group we had actually was the Group J, which is the Cameroon, Ivory Coast, Egypt, and South Africa. So that was probably the tightest one we've had. Closest one, I should say.
Really getting at the opposition.
Yeah, but like I said, folks, we've got
now, can he take them on?
2 more spots after this group stage, after Group K, and we'll have the final group, which is Group L. And it's gonna be very interesting, to say the least.
A couple of teammates who are clearly on the same wavelength.
Played forward, a bit of menace in this attack.
Strong, fair challenge, pulls out for a throw though. Camera. Trying to stretch the opposition, using the wider areas here. Really strong tackle, and the ball's gone out for a throw.
Well, they look promising there in that wide area, but the defender's done well.
David Alaba.
There he goes. I think if we do see it at the time, I think I'd probably laugh, honestly, because I don't know what would happen at that point. Oh.
Space out near the touchline.
I really don't know what would happen here. If we just tie it, and then it'd be, well, alright, well, Austria can go against Argentina, or yeah, like Australia and something like that.
Absolutely no trouble for the goalkeeper here. Really trying to use the full width of the pitch here to make some... Letting the shot go! Goalkeeper's done well. Baumgartlinger.
Baumgartlinger, gotta love that name. That's why I find it awesome.
Now here's a chance to get at the opposition.
Oh! Everyone was like, ooh, I'm telling you, man, me and this game have like the same crowd reaction of ooh and ah and oh. So pretty much everyone at the end of the first games are tied with 1 point each, so that's interesting.
Jensen, good position, they've worked this attack very well into a quite a dangerous position now. Throw in here.
David Alaba. Marco Arnautovic.
I like the look of this attack. Tried to tackle here, and he's done that.
In he goes for the challenge. Camera.
There's a dangerous feel to this attack. It's looking good from their point of view. That's a wonderful tackle.
Played down the wing, keeping the wide attack going.
A throw in here for Finland. My bad, folks. I had like a moment of pause there. I was like, huh. At times I forget I have to commentate and not watch myself.
I think he saw the look from the other player and saw where the pass was going and read it. Well, this attack got a bit of menace to it. Brilliant pass, Alaba.
Oh, dude. Oh, boy.
A certain opening goal. Oh dear, oh dear. I think it's one of those that might play on his mind now for the rest of the match.
That really should. Like, in all honesty, that really should. That was a good shot he had, like a shot opportunity he had.
Attacking now. Neatly intercepted, using his physical power to protect the ball.
His physical power, they say. Physical power.
And that's good support as they build this attack. Won it, has to clear it. Pukki. These two have got a great understanding with their passing.
Yeah, go. Oh my god, that guy just got rocked.
Well,
throw in here for Iceland.
On the move and able to cut out the pass.
Baumgartlinger.
Baumgartlinger.
Alaba.
I thought he had that up to. Austria does have it up. Never mind. Well, they're able to retain it, which is good. For them, at least.
David Alaba.
We have 2 minutes of added time, folks, in this first half. Some good defending there from Finland.
Back, or whether they're just doing this as a tactic. It's hard to understand at the moment. He can put them in front.
Shut off the bar.
So it's half time and we're still waiting for that first goal.
Say that again. Here we go, folks. We're kicking off the second half as they're both tied with at 0-0.
And here they are on the attack. Good football between these two. Nice passing.
Iceland in the white, Austria in the red.
Play on, says the referee. Baumgartlinger.
Baumgartlinger.
David Alaba.
David Alaba, not to Lanier.
Able to cut that out with some sharp movement. And now to it. It's good play until they got that challenge in. Lam. Camera. That's out, this will be a throw.
That's some good stuff here, folks.
Lam. They've got numbers in this attack.
Goes Pukki's got to be careful. We get stopped there by Austria. Jensen to Kamara. Arjeri gets to Jensen. To Lod. To Pukki. This looks like a good attack. The shot. Oh, man. Me and the crowd are feeling the same at the moment.
Yeah, well, they really did converge on him quickly.
Ring gonna come in for Kamara, by the way, and Schuff gonna go on for Lazaro.
Florian Kainz. Pukki. I like the look of this attack. Here's the shot. Shot blocked here. Very skilled. These passes. Always been called offside here.
That's a interesting call there.
Lam. Ring. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. Bit of pressure on the player. That's
Damn, thrown to Finland.
Lam. Pukki. Now the shot.
That's interesting. I mean, I thought that was a mistake. I don't think that ball was even going to come close to the net, but you never know nowadays. Here goes the corner, come in. Oh, goal for Finland! Finland's in the lead 1-0. Arjeri with a huge goal. Finland now leads 1-0 against Austria. And the crowd here is roaring.
Where did that goal come from? Top class.
Oh, the goalkeeper did his very best, but I think he might have regrets that he didn't get hold of that.
Holy heck, what a goal.
Baumgartlinger.
Baumgartlinger. How does Austria respond? Here goes that speed of Austria again come into play. We knew it was going to come into play eventually. That's a penalty. Well, he's hurt too. There's a penalty. How foolish of Finland. Here goes Arnautovic. The penalty kick, this should be a goal. Radecki, is he ready? Oh, and the goalkeeper, no phase. Me and the crowd were like, whoa. Yeah, there was no phase there for that guy. Wow, that was I think we've seen 3 out of like the 10 penalty kicks miss. I don't get what's going on with the penalty kicks. That's so...
Good awareness by the ref.
Yeah, thank you.
What the ref's going to do.
You give him that yellow card.
Decisive from the referee, no doubt in his mind.
Oh, well, sometimes if it's that bad, they actually give him the red card with, like, without even question. I'm like, and I laugh. Yeah, he's been
for that offence.
There. Get that piece of garbage out of there. Oh, good step.
He's made it harder for the goalkeeper, I think.
Baumgartlinger. Good name.
Moving the opposition around with these 2 players. David Alaba.
I was saying Finland's had more possession than Austria. That's surprising. I really wouldn't have thought that.
There's still time to change this game. It's time for the Alamo. By the looks of it, they need a goal and they're piling everybody forward.
That was a very bad pass made throw in here for Austria. Big opportunity for... Oh, well, it goes right back to Finland.
Ring. Pukki.
It's back to Ring.
Working the opposition around.
To Hammerlane.
They've got numbers in this attack. It looks dangerous.
The shot gets saved by the goalkeeper. It goes right back to Austria. It goes right back to Finland now. Alright, so it's just changing hands left and right. I see. Great deception there. Read the pass. Now, Austria, I think, has the advantage here. They had to push it up while they have the advantage. It's going to be that man right there. That's going to be wide open for the shot. Oh, off the bar. Goal kick for Finland, but Berg's still going to come for Ilsanker.
Headed down to a teammate. And that's good support as they build this attack.
Dude, where's Cross going to do? What's he going to do? He got the opportunity. Oh, I thought he waltzed out of...
Still a chance in there off the goalkeeper.
Why didn't he try to catch that? That was a horrible decision from that goalkeeper. A very bad decision. And this is still Austria. They still have another opportunity. Is Iceland going to choke? They should have a win here over Austria. In the final moments of the game, can Austria score a game-tying goal? Oh, it's a goal kick here for Finland. This one's on the edge of my seat at the moment. You know, Finland just wants that clock to expire, and I know that they potentially have a win here. They potentially have a win. Nothing is set in stone. We have 2 minutes of added time. Can they hang on to lead for 2 more minutes?
We've got 2 added minutes. But it is a team that's coordinated together, making sure the opposition can't get a foot in.
This Lod's gonna just keep going, Lod. What the hell are you doing, Lod?
Cleared away by the defender.
And that's it, folks.
Well, that's it. The final whistle.
Finland, I think, with a shocking win over Austria. Finland gets 3 points here against Austria. That's going to be heartbreaking for Austria. But the next game we got for you, folks, is going to be Australia versus Iceland. It's up next. What an interesting game that was. Finland with a 1-0 victory over Austria. I'm absolutely surprised on that one. I didn't actually really expect that. It's funny because none of these teams except for Australia actually advanced last time, so this can be quite interesting to see how that's going to work. And Iceland also on the road once again. Iceland, the white again. It's going to be in the Estadio Azteca. So stadium this thing will be played in. For some reason it wants to play everywhere else. Australia takes on Iceland. It's up next. Oh, wow. What the world? I don't like that guy. That guy's bad. They did not mean like he's horrible, but like, no.
And here's the kick-off, and it's Australia who started the game.
This is the team picked by Australia for this game.
This is going to be an interesting one, folks. Australia takes on Iceland.
5-1. That one striker will need a bit of support.
Yeah, you do not want him to be left
Ice with that interception there, but so they got through a tough game with Austria where they tied with Austria, and then Finland just defeated Austria, so it's like, whoa. I think the powerhouse favorite in this group is not looking to be so powerhousey at the moment.
Depends on the attitude of the players out there. And once they've got a foothold in this game,
Good save there. And that's actually a first defining win in this group. It only took 3 games for him. Came at Finland out of all people, defeating Austria.
Gylfi Sigurdsson with Munson. There's a dangerous feel to this attack. It's looking good from their point of view. Gunnarsson. Sigurdsson! He's blocked the shot well. Anticipated the direction of the pass and was able to intervene. Could be a chance here. They've got the ball into a good area. Lecky. Juric. Proper clearance. Well away from the danger zone. Going to trust his goalkeeper's footwork here with a back pass.
This could be interesting.
Gylfi Sigurdsson.
So I don't think Iceland can afford a tie here with Australia.
On the attack.
Think about that. I don't think anyone can do it. Yeah, the tie is really what you want to aim for.
Jedina. Tom Rogic. Crafting the through pass. He could cross it now.
Yeah, Iceland actually plays back-to-back, man. That's going to be quite the time for Iceland. Oh, penalty!
He's given it a penalty.
oh, I think
And a yellow card for him.
Definite foul.
That's going to be a yellow card for this player.
You can't have any complaints.
And this could be the game-winning goal. Never mind, a good save.
Two strong hands to the ball. Brilliant.
What's with these goalkeepers having this fierce like approach? This the goalkeeper, I have to deal with the penalty. I'm like, oh my god, am I gonna look like the biggest horses in a horse fool of the world, or they're gonna really like me?
Lecky. Jedina. It's looking good, this move. Trying a bit too hard, trying to force the pass, and it went straight to an opponent. Little private game between the two. Alfredson. Put into the middle. Defended well.
Now it's funny, we have not yet had to go into a sudden death
Magnuson.
game where we had to play 7 games instead of 6 because it was tied. Oh!
There might be a key moment in there from a defensive point of view.
Yeah, well, they really did converge on him.
Oh, there was a key moment.
Didn't miss by much, but he's missed it.
He just failed epically right there.
Jenny. Lecky. There's some potential in this move. Whipped in from the wide area.
This will be a booming one.
Now here's a chance to get at the opposition. Tom Rogic.
Goes Rogic. It's not going to get there, looks like. Oh, it's a big one. Oh, man. That boy.
Well, it's an important area to win back the ball, that.
Oh, whistle's gone. Free kick.
Free kick for who? Oh, free kick for Iceland. All right, that's interesting.
Tom Rogic. Lecky. That's good movement forward here. And in he goes with the tackle.
Saracen. I cannot say the guy's name for the life of me. That was way too difficult right there. Sick burps and I'm done. The shot that almost actually came close. You shouldn't be too disappointed about that one. That one actually came close. Goal kick here for Australia.
Just not got it within the framework of the goals, and he's a bit unlucky.
Now here's a chance. This could lead to a chance. It's good attacking play. Well, he's had a go.
Where the hell?
To kid the goalkeeper, really, to play that in, but he played it wide.
Like, seriously, where was that going? That was nowhere even near the goalkeeper. Like, what are you doing, man?
Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here. Looked very good indeed, but the move has broken down. Alfredson. Wed-Fri. Bjarnason.
They could have got that off. That didn't bounce. Or that would have made it in. No, I would say it would have made it in, but they would have been able to get that one off. 2 hits at a time left in the first half, folks. And that is the end of the first half.
Everything set for the second half.
Icing again kicks it off for us here. The second half. Well, it's been a very uneventful game. And not the most eventful series.
It looks dangerous. They could have got through there, but the defender was absolutely on top of his game. Lecky. Yedina. Now it goes into the wider areas where they've got a winger waiting. Bjarnason. Got it back again from his teammate.
It's passing game, I'll say that much. It's certainly what they're doing out here.
Well, they're in a good position here. In really for what seemed a certain opening goal.
Oh dear, I think it's one of those that might play on his mind now for the rest of the match.
Wow.
Well, that's what substitutes are for, to be used. And we've got one coming on now.
Skolas going to come in for Alfredson.
Aaron Moy.
That's substitution made by Iceland, by the way.
Tom Rogic.
To Jednak.
Coming on strong, looking to play their way through now. Good Munson. Skulasa. Threading it through. Good interception. Aaron Moy. Tom Rogic. Quick-witted and quick in his movement too to intercept there. Good forward play from them. Good vision here. Trying to pick out someone in the centre.
Oh, that's a goal for Iceland. Iceland scores a goal. And now they're in the lead 1-0 against Australia. The crowd here loving it.
That's a very good goal and much deserved the way the team are playing.
A great cross and a great header that went right past the goalkeeper.
Opened the scoring 1-0 here. attack here. Lecky.
Ho ho, the entire crowd, like their hearts just dropped there if you're an Iceland fan.
And might use up a bit of time here as well for the team that want to hang on to this lead.
Yeah, but so, yeah, if Iceland can hang on, that's the big question.
Nice return pass.
They're going to be hanging on for dear life at the moment.
Really trying to use the full width of the pitch here to make some progress. Delivered into the box. Defended well.
Australia scattered that one. They were not going to let that one happen again. Not on their watch.
Aaron Moy. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now.
Rogic. Oh, so
Well, what a chance for an equaliser.
that's what I'm saying. Well, that was what a chance. Now it's a goal kick here for Iceland.
Tightened up.
Man.
Challenges for the ball. Magnusson. Gudmundsson. Gunnarsson.
Big throw in here for Iceland. Substitution also for Australia, it looks like.
Activity on the bench for the losing team. A substitute getting ready to come on.
That was getting ready to come on. Cahill gets something for Rogic.
Well, this attack got a bit of menace to it. Into the box it goes.
That's goal number 2 for Iceland. And Iceland leads 2-0 against Australia.
Much more of a basis for the rest of this match.
Well, wait, look at that, folks. Now they make their debuts in the World Cup in real life. They make their debuts in the series here. Can you imagine if they actually advance knockout stage? I'm saying it's a possibility. I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but it is a possibility if they do win this game.
Played forward, a bit of menace in this attack. Good defending. And he gives it back to it. Gylfi Sigurdsson. Bjarnason.
Wow.
Looked very good.
And even the crowd was like, wow, that's it. That guy just speeded up quickly there. How come you couldn't do that before? I wonder.
Where there's life, there's hope, but there's not much life in the game.
Well, those defenders are going to be asked to head the ball. Quite a lot, I think. Plenty of aerial balls are going to be...
And he's in.
The shot, oh, off the bar.
Chances now. Gone for placement, got his bearings wrong.
Goes Australia getting it back.
That's good movement forward here.
Got time running down on Australia. Now that they kind of really do need to win this one. Well, that's going to put them in a hell of a bad spot.
Juric. Oh, that's good defending. Little headed pass.
Oh, man.
The shot gets blocked. Coming up now, a corner. The ball's just deflected behind.
Corner here for Australia. Tross Stacey going to come on for Bjarnason, substitution made by Iceland.
Away by the defender. The shot's on.
Good save by the goalkeeper.
Done well to stop that one.
That Iceland goalkeeper does not know how to take his time. A game like this, you still want to take your time. Like, you don't want to leave it in the caution. Good catch there by the goalkeeper again. Again, this goalkeeper's been pressured this entire series in this group stage. Like, he's been pressured hardcore.
Gudmundsson.
Him and the Iceland goalkeeper, him and the Finland goalkeeper have been pressured like immensely. And 2 minutes of added time, folks.
We've got 2 added minutes. Put in from the wide area. Big Bogerson. Can he clear his lines now?
And that is it, folks. Iceland defeats Australia 2-0. The next game we got for folks is Iceland taking on Finland. It's up next, everybody. So don't go anywhere. After Iceland with a huge 2-0 victory, they still have one more game that will essentially determine if they tie with Finland. That pretty much determines that Austria and Australia are knocked out in both lands if Iceland and Finland do actually advance, which would be kind of cool, because Iceland wasn't even in it. Well, Iceland was not in it last year, and well, Finland got knocked out last year, so that'd be really cool to see them kind of advance in a way. Oh boy, Finland, you're gonna be in the white again. Sorry guys. Estadio Azteca. Here we go. Oh great, this. I don't think that's high enough for him. Yeah, it wasn't high enough for him. No, I missed it. No. Game 5 of 6. This game, if they tie, if they tie.
We'll find out now. We're off to the first half.
Well, I'll say that in a few seconds what happens if they tie. I might be wrong.
At their disposal today. The system that we think they're going to go with is 4-5-1. That one striker will need a bit of support.
Yeah, you do not want him to be left isolated, otherwise this formation will not work.
Saved straightforward fashion by Radetzky.
Well, Iceland trying to keep on the pressure quickly here. Smart
He's
move.
got the ball. What's he going to do with it?
Iceland in the blue, Finland in the white.
Wed-Fri. Alfredson. Stopped emphatically and just as well. The approach play looked very encouraging. Pukki.
Pukki.
And here they are on the attack. Camara. Opportunity to cross it now. Played down the wing, keeping the wide attack going. Very weak challenge. Surely. Magnificent from the goalkeeper.
Well, it's all about positioning and spreading his body. Top-class keeping.
Camara. Good challenge. Wed-Fri. Gylfi Sigurdsson. Goodmanson.
So with the way this works, even if Australia and Austria were to win or defeat each other, they'd actually be knocked out, because if Iceland and Finland were to tie,
One-on-one, and he stood up to the opposition and kept it out.
You can't ask for a better opportunity than that. Should have done much better. Should have scored.
yeah, bad. I had to take a pause there. But if Iceland and Finland were to tie,
Teammate, and he's got the technique as well as the vision to switch the play. It's looking good, this move.
that means Iceland and Finland would both advance next round, because it would knock out Australia, because 5 points is higher than 4 points. So are they playing to try and tie, or are they playing to beat each other? Essentially, if Iceland defeats Finland, Finland's got to hope that both teams tie.
Cut that out well read. This could lead to a chance.
And vice versa.
Good attacking play. Yes. Blocked it then. Well, they've got a corner out of that. A bit lucky, it was deflected. In goes the corner. Great contact with the header. Great work from the keeper. Pressure really on. Yet another corner.
Yeah, another quarter.
He can put them in front. And it's rather skewed off.
Funniest part is that the two most pressure goalkeepers are going against each other right now. That's the funny part.
There's good progress with this attack. And here's the shot. Well,
Oh, that was almost a goal.
put him on.
Yeah, he's got to take a lot of credit for that because he had to take the shot quickly, the lad who was trying to score.
Gunnarsson. Alfredson.
And now if you're a fan of either Iceland or Finland, you're probably hoping tie. I mean, I think it'd be pretty cool for a team debuting in this series for us for the first time that they'd ever be able to be in the World Cup. Not only do they make the group stage, they would be able to go to the knockout stages in that top, I believe, 24. So I think that speaks for a lot. And the team who was knocked out last year has a chance of getting into it this year again. So it's like, all right, this is pretty cool.
Gylfi Sigurdsson. Want to use the full width of the pitch now, the team in possession all the time against a dogged defensive unit that they're facing at the moment. Lam. Tuki. Coming on strong and looking to play their way through now. Alfredson. Gunnarsson. Gudmundsson. It's a good cross. It's a good... Oh, the ball's still shaking.
Again, it's one of those moments where you're like, man, the misses. Oh, he's hurt. He's hurt. Good thing about guys getting hurt is that they have a couple days to rest till next Wednesday. And they have to next Wednesday to rest. So
with the details of that injury from our man Jeff Shreves. Jeff.
Really awkwardly on his shoulder there and is in some discomfort. He's a tough cookie. I think he'll stay out there.
As always, Jeff does know what's going on, and thanks for that, Jeff.
You know what?
Tuki. Here's a chance to attack. I think he saw the look from the other player and saw where the pass was going.
Both teams are playing to tie here, but it'd be very smart that if they would.
Played down the wing, keeping the wide attack going.
Found the force in that last attack. Somewhat a surprise to us all, really, that nothing happened at the end of it. And he gives it back to it. Camara. Good forward play from them.
Oh! Finland with the goal. Finland's now in the lead 1-0. Finland's out for blood today. They don't give a damn about Iceland.
That's all about anticipation and just snapping up the rebound.
And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. Well, there'll be 2 added minutes.
2 added minutes.
Wed-Fri into the attacking third.
Left in this half, folks.
And that's where the free... So it's 1-0 here as the half-time whistle goes.
Alrighty.
It's the start now of the second half.
I'm gonna try to make a statement here in this one.
And the referee is given the free kick.
Free kick awarded to Iceland.
So we'll restart with a
They're on here to Iceland. Jesus.
Magnusson. Gylfi Sigurdsson. Alfredson. They could pose some danger now. It's not a cross that's caused the defence any problems. It's certainly not the goalkeeper. Gudmundsson. And that's good support as they build this attack. Gylfi Sigurdsson.
Good save. Holy hell, Hradecki.
Let the ball escape his grasp. Well, the player that we're featuring here has done well. He's certainly been an influence on this first half.
Yeah, and what
Absolutely.
good time to score that was. Put his side in the lead.
Attacking well here. Good vision here.
Another great sitter from Hradecki, man. He's had some great saves already.
He keeps the ball in his grasp. Pukki. Jensen. In strongly. Got the ball away from the opposition. Got to keep it now. Well, suddenly they could be on the catch. Good vision. For sure, it's a goal kick. Well, they're still trailing and they need to do something now if they want to get back into this game. Maybe some fresh legs will do the trick. Lam. These two have got a great understanding with their passing. Ring anticipated the direction of the pass and was able to intervene. Gunnarsson. Just read the intentions of the opposition there to make the interception. That would have been a foul, but the referee lets the game go on. Good advantage. It's offside. Well, the losing team have got to do something, and this is it, the substitution. Gylfi Sigurdsson. Ring. Traustason. Good defending. A couple of teammates who are clearly on the same wavelength.
Kind of waiting for another. I don't know how long. I think it was quite a good 20 minutes of that one. Man, doing this early in the morning is like the worst.
We've got one coming on now. Ring. That's great defending there, stopping that attack.
Yes, but he waltzed just right out of bounds with it. Amazing defending.
They spread it out wide here. Chance to get some width into this attack. Given that he tried to place it.
Man.
Rather wrong.
Yeah, probably did choose the wrong option. Should have tried to get
So even with the next game, the problem is that it's with goal differential. Right now, Austria would have goals against Austria would have to score 2 goals against Australia. And I don't see that happening, so I think we could safely say that Iceland's got this? I don't know.
They're keeping the ball, that's the important thing. He's got his shot off now! Well, give him credit for having a go, but it's nowhere near the target.
Yeah, he took responsibility, didn't he? And he'll be hoping it's a bit better next time.
Can they do it in these closing minutes?
Well, it's not going to be a complicated approach now. Long balls into the box from any angle. It's all about trying to win that first header.
Gunnarsson.
Really getting at the opposition this far up the pitch now.
Right from the beginning, we've never known which way this game is going to go, and it's kept its drama right to the last. Came in with the challenge and the ball broke free.
Alright.
A real opening for him.
Uh-oh. Good save the Finland goalkeeper. I don't think Finland's going to make a miracle goal to save themselves. Just they have to put their hand in fate. and hope that right now, if Australia defeats Austria, Iceland advance. Even if Austria defeats Australia, it almost doesn't matter because essentially it's going to come down to really the goal differential, and that's going to hurt Austria. I'm not saying 2 goals is hard, but right now when Austria hadn't scored a damn goal this entire series, this entire group, you know, so I don't think it's possible that they're going to score one now. How close was that to the actual net?
Yeah, he's got to take a lot of credit for that. He had to take the shot quickly, the lad who was trying to score.
Ring. 2 minutes left, that's added time. Trying to steer it through on the attack here, and they've cut it out.
Look at that something.
Gylfi Sigurdsson. It's all over.
Next game, folks, Australia. But Australia will take on, I believe, yep, it's Australia, but in terms of who's going to be at home and who's going to be on the road, it'll be Austria at home. Alright, and, like I said, I'm gonna give this... No, you're gonna be in the white today. I'm giving the benefit of the doubt here. 2 goals. Let's see if Austria can make it happen. Let's go to Estadio Azteca. It's almost impossible. I said they're gonna have to do it within the 6-minute time limit. I'm gonna let them come on to regular time. Normally I wouldn't do this, but you know, you gotta give everybody a fighting chance, right? And so I'm gonna do that here today. I'm fair with everyone, and this is a fair. Oh wow, in my opinion, it's a fair opportunity. So hopefully, maybe Austria can make the most of it. Oh, I thought I kicked him right in the face. Like, well, he's not gonna be playing this game. My bad. And Australia's gonna be in the blue, Austria in the white. I mean, Australia we know is officially knocked out no matter what, which for them kind of heartbreaking, I guess you could say.
Yeah, you do not want him to be left isolated. Otherwise, this
was an opportunity, really.
Story of this group. Great shots. Great shot select. No, good space for the shot selection, but they can never actually put it into the goal. But I'm doing tallying here for that last game. You know what hurt Iceland? It was actually the first goal that they gave up in this entire group. But Finland, man, actually a pretty dominating performance by Finland.
Deep cross towards the back post. It's not really away. Poor clearance.
And Finland so far, along with, well, no, Austria did lose, yep, so, and Iceland lost. So Finland's the only team in this group to not lose.
That's a wonderful tackle. Baumgartlinger.
Scored 3 goals, only gave up 1. It's a +2 goal differential for
David Alaba.
For Finland. So, you know, they're going to be in first there.
Lecky. Giving the opposition a problem with their interpassing. Yedina. Tom Rogic. Aaron Moy.
Horizon Iceland scored 2 goals, only gave up 1. That's funny. A very low scoring group here.
Well, they look promising there in that wide area.
Hey, Finland, the team that was not able to advance, they fell up short last year. They advanced this year in the first place spot of their group stage. That's a goal for Australia. And Australia, They know that they're gone, but they want to. They're trying to put the dagger in to Austria. Can you imagine if Australia's trying to put the dagger in Austria and knock them out in the group stage, in a group where they should have been first place? This right now would be very. This would be very disgusting for. This would be very humiliating. There you go. This would be humiliating for Austria. Yellow card for Tom Roderick. I don't think he cares, ref. They're eliminated. They know it.
Well, you run the risk when you go to ground like that with a slide tackle of getting into serious trouble.
Well, he's dived in. It's a reckless one.
Free kick here for Austria.
Defended well.
I think Australia's trying to help out Iceland here, knowing that they're on their debut. How cool it would be to go to the KO stage.
David Alaba.
Getting forward well as a team now. Gets his cross in.
This is a freaking mess that's going all over the place, the ball.
Marko Arnautovic.
Well, we've got an injured player now, and the referee has called a halt.
It's funny, Austria's still the only team to not at least have a goal scored.
Gone off. We're going to get the game restarted.
Can you imagine if they ended like that? That'd be really disappointing.
It goes out wide again.
Juric. Here's the shot.
Wow. The Austrian goalkeeper struggling in this one, and kind of saddening to see how they're playing, to be honest with you.
On the move and able to cut out the pass.
Austria knows no matter what here, they are eliminated.
David Alaba.
I mean, Australia knows that no matter what here, they are eliminated, but
Now here's a chance to get at the opposition.
still, even though they know they're eliminated, still trying to help out their good Iceland here, which I'm surprised that they are.
That shot's blocked very quickly.
Except for Austria, they should have been first place in this. And one of the three teams should have been second place, but Austria choked. They did horrible. This is the worst we've seen next to Paraguay is the worst, but this is the second worst potentially.
Whipped in from the wide area, and they get it away.
Right now, this is way too fast speed for me. It's high speed. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Nice return pass.
Right now, this is an upset. If Austria gets eliminated, this is a major upset because of how good they were compared to everyone else they went against. But that is a goal, and they finally scored a goal. And now, folks, we're tied at 1 apiece. Austria finally with the goal, and now this game just got a whole lot more interesting. They still need to score 2 more goals in order to keep this competitive and in order to force a sudden death game. Austria scored 2 more goals against Australia. Can they do is the question.
He's coming forward with some danger. It'll be a throw in to Australia. Leku.
And a game that Iceland is watching closely, hoping that Australia does not give up 2 more goals to Austria. Because even if Austria or Australia wins, it's the goal difference that's got them. They've got to equal that +1. Right now, Austria is at a... Let's see with that one. Actually, no. Yeah, they'd have to. They don't need 2 more goals, actually. Australia just can't even give up 1 more goal. Oh, wait a minute.
Another 2 minutes added on by the referee.
The 2 would put them from -1. Because they just gave up 1, it was 0-1. That's 2 goals. No, they need to score 2. They'd have to go 3-1 in order to have a +1 goal. Wow, that's... They need 3 goals, Austria. Let's see if they have it in them. 2 more goals for Austria. They struggled to score. They finally have. Can they score 2 more? Is the question. Is it going to happen? Or will we be saying goodbye to Austria? Man, how we could even in the sudden death game, we could have been saying goodbye to them.
David Alaba. And out wide, they were in a good position until that defender acted very promptly and decisively. Degenerate. Tom Rogic.
Said Iceland on their debut has a chance to go to knockout stage, but right now they're in the ultimate hot seat, hoping that Australia does not give up 2 more goals. Yeah, this is a tough one. This is a tough post right now. You know, Iceland's like shaking. They are rooting for Australia, but now here goes Austria. It's the man who scored a goal for them earlier. Just a Lazarou.
It's looking good from their point of view.
Oh. Goal kick here for Australia.
I can only think that got a horrible bobble. No, that was a shocker.
Tom Rogic. Now this looks promising.
Well, it did look promising. Throw in here for Austria.
Cleverly done. That's a wonderful tackle.
Aaron Moy. Marko Arnautovic.
Leku. A bit predictable with the passing and the opposition able to deal with that. To score!
Oh, it's goal number 2. And that is... What do you mean? Wait, what? Oh, how high he was offside. That right there is absolutely heartbreaking. Right now, Iceland's breathing a sigh of relief. That was not a goal. That should have been goal number 2 for Austria. But the offside killed them. What a crazy call. What a great call by the officiating there. I didn't think he saw that. I thought that was a goal.
And opponents around him, that's good screening of the football. And
the referee getting involved. That's the second time.
Tom Rogic.
It's the second time that's happened with the same referee.
He saw the look from the other player and saw where the pass was going and read it.
Yeah, I know how that feels for Austria. I really do. It's the most aggravating thing in the world.
Good position for the cross.
Ooh. A corner here for Australia. Arzani going to come in for Nabiot. And that's goal number 2 for Australia. Now Australia's in the lead 2-1. And the crowd love it. They're just making this more and more difficult for Austria. Australia knows that they're gone. But Australia trying to make their damnedest to make sure Austria does not go to the knockout stages. And Iceland's going to be sending Australia a thank you note for this.
We restart the game 2-1.
Cahill comes in for Rogic, by the way, since he's made by Australia. Throw in here for Austria.
Alaba with Marko
Arnautovic. And we're tied 2-2 now.
Oh, this is end-to-end stuff, isn't it?
But Austria still needs to score 2 goals. Man, oh man, this has been quite the game. But the Austrian crowd loving it here.
He took it with great aplomb, I'm sure, getting the first goal gave him.
So they're back to negative one. They still need to score two goals, folks. They need to score 4. They need to have a total of 4 goals before this game ends.
It's level again.
Can they do it to try to force a sudden death game against Iceland?
Played forward, a bit of menace in this attack.
Oh, now Austria's starting to play a little bit physical, and I know y'all saw that little elbowed shove there. And I was never really a fan of that move.
It's very good skill. He's made the defender look a bit awkward there.
To put them in front. Good block.
Good block, goalkeeper with a good catch.
Matthew Ryan is dealing with that.
Lovely ball.
Here goes Juric. Oh.
Got the opposition backpedaling a little bit.
Done that one the way that's right. Australia does get the throw in.
Almost a 10 out of 10. Certainly a candidate for man of the match. He's not going to play the whole
Milligan comes in for Jedinax, which is made by Australia.
Yeah, he was involved in most things that were good here for his team. Top class.
Another throw in here for Australia. Wow, there's no one there. I don't know if that was, I think it's a goal kick. Yeah. Goal kick for Austria.
Well, both managers, I think, are trying to win it here. That's why it's such a captivating contest.
It really doesn't matter if they win it. It's all about the goal differential, pal. Wow.
Possibly.
Free kick for Australia? Yeah.
And the goalkeeper read the direction.
Trying to make the goalkeeper waste more clock. That's crazy.
Looked very good. Shots on.
Oh, man.
Lecky.
That clock expiring here and Austria knows it.
There's a dangerous feel to this attack. It's looking good from their point of view.
Oh, wow. Oh.
Anything but what a mess.
Yeah, he looked so composed, and then to do that.
Yeah, Grilic gonna come in for hint trigger for Austria. Time really ticking away on them here.
Baumgartlinger. David Alaba.
Could be a chance here.
Uh-oh, Bergstaller.
Well, then it goes. Well, that's good defending.
Austria not gonna let that one happen.
And he keeps possession with that header. The shot's on.
Good catch by the goalkeeper. Now we've got officially 3 minutes of added time. That's a booming one, folks.
It's on the move all the time and makes lots of these interceptions.
And Australia just knocked out Austria for good.
Lecky.
And this is going to be absolutely heartbreaking for them, but Iceland does go on to advance.
Socceroos striving to attack now.
It's a penalty. It is a penalty, and is Australia going to actually really put the dagger in here to get 3 points of their own? And they will take the W, Australia. They are eliminated. They knew they were going to be eliminated. Australia just defeated Austria to send both of them home packing. But what a game! What a game! What an amazing game! And that's it, folks. Thanks to Australia defeating Austria, Iceland will join Finland, and those 2 teams will advance from this group stage. And they will go on to knockout stage, folks. Remember, folks, we have one more group left, and that is Group L, which features China PR, India, Saudi Arabia, and New Zealand. And with that being said, please do leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to Vink Gaming. We have 2 spots, so we'll find out who's in take it and who's in all the teams for the knockout stage. We'll see you next time, buddy. Stay off the hook.